Hello and welcome to Only 200 Can Remain. So my brother and I were talking about a video he was making, which was Pokémon. Only 200 of them. Out of the 1,000 or so Pokémon they are, you have to eliminate all the different Pokémon and end up with only 200 left over. I don't know where he came up with this idea, but I thought it was pretty cool, and we talked about how he was having difficulty with it, and I decided I probably wouldn't have nearly as much difficulty with eliminating Pokemon until there's only 200 left. Now, my thoughts on the matter here are that we are going to be making a new region for these Pokemon to go into, and I'm just working on the basic 1,000 wherever they are, so we have all the different generations. Let's start with Generation 1 and just get rid of a few off the bat that I've never really been a fan of in Generation 1. Just get rid of Spearow and get rid of Fearow. Never a fan of those two. Then we can get rid of Clefairy and Clefable. Let's get rid of Venomoth. I like Venomoth, but the evolution I don't really care about. Same with Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath. I like Poliwag. Poliwag's adorable, but the evolutions, don't really care about them. So a bit of a betrayal to the Pokemon comic, where that was one of the main things in it. It is what it is it not? So let's see, Wigglytuff. I don't like Wigglytuff. Mankey and Primate. Geodude, Graveler, and Golem. That's hard. I like Geodude. I like Golem. I don't like Graveler. Seal and Duogon are out of here. I like Muck. I actually don't really like Grimer. I know they're basically the same. That's how I am. Same with Sheldar. I do not like Sheldar. I do like a Cloyster, don't like Sheldar. Alright, Executor, you're gone. This is actually difficult with first gen, but we can get rid of Mr. Mime. Don't like Mr. Mime. Don't like Magmar. Don't like Electrobugs. Don't like Jinx. Omanite and Omastar. Never been a fan of those two. Alright, Dragonite can go out. There's something just makes me feel slightly ill looking at Lickitung, so we're just going to get rid of Lickitung. Goldeen and Sea King, they're just fish. Same with Horsey, yeah. Those are just fish, and they're boring fish. They don't turn to a dragon. And we'll get rid of Chansey and Tangela as well. I think that's a alright start to reducing the amount of Pokemon already from the original Gen 1. Let's move on to Gen 2 and do some eliminations in Gen 2. So, I like Gen 2. I don't like it as much as Gen 1. There's some which are just weird, like Pinecone Fortress, Graffer. We'll get rid of all those. This head thing? Nope, don't like that. Slowking, completely unnecessary. Dunsparce, Glidar, Quillfish, Granbull, you can get out of here. Sneasel, it's just like some emo Pokemon. We'll get rid of the Octopus, we'll get rid of the bird, we'll get rid of that. All the kid Pokemon, because I do not like them at all. The baby Pokemon, I guess they're called, yes. Get rid of all the baby Pokemon. We'll get rid of Tyranitar's initial things. Get rid of the Blissey. Polygon 2 is just dumb. Antler we'll get rid of. Alright, Smeargle. I'm getting rid of most of the monkeys. I do not like monkey Pokemon. Apom will get rid of these plants. Like this whole list of plants and the poly alternative evolution. Alright, the Crobat is funny when you realize how big it is. We can come back in when we have to really get down to it and make it so it's 200. We'll just continue on. Okay. So, Mudkip, Marsh, Swampert, we're getting rid of those starters. Oh, Zigzagoon and... Alright. Wormlet. That thing creeps me out, actually. The Cascoon and the whatever, also the Dusk one. Yeah, they're gone. What are they even? Those we'll get rid of. Birds, more birds. They're cool birds, but we're going to get rid of them. Wingull. I love Slacking's name. I don't like how he looks, so we'll get rid of Slacking. I never really understood these guys. They're like sort of these martial artists, so we'll get rid of them. Minel and Plusle, Pikachu clones can just go the way of the wind. I don't get those bugs. It's probably something about them. Don't get them. Broing and Grump and Spindula. Don't even know what these are. We're going to get rid of the cactuses. Sorry, James, but I'm not going to have them. Same with these cloudbirds and Zangoose. It's weird. Serpent with a sword for a tail is badass. Alright, Lunestone Slowlock. Gone. Knockoff crab Pokemon. Don't know what this whole list of creatures are. They're just weird, fossil, thing, creature. Yes. Can you have Milk Talk without Feebas? That's a hard one. Also, Castiform is actually a really cool Pokemon from the little bit I play on. However, one of the problems with Castiform is it looks like he's got a pair of testicles under his head. Dusclops are actually really powerful, and I kind of like them and their story, but aesthetically I've never liked them. That's been my biggest problem with them. Same with these two here. I mean, Zippermouth I just hate. Okay. Tropius is like a banana tree dragon? Pokemon with seashell bra, but yeah. So this list of dragons, I hate that dragon. This thing's just funny looking, but I never use it. And yeah, we can get rid of that weird red-winged dragon. We don't need a heart, that's a fish, the love disc. There's a place in my heart that really likes Beldum, Megaton, and Mexergross. We had this like little Pokemon playing game thing where you'd stick Pokemon toys into the top, and then you'd get the Pokemon, you could do battles with them. And I had a Metagross in it. I also have a Metagross toy that can launch discs from its mouth. In Metagross though, like the Metatag, never really liked. I do like the singular leg, so I'll leave it. But yeah, we can get rid of the mill evolution. Jirachi is a creep. We'll get rid of Jirachi, creepy stomach eyeball Pokemon. Generation 4. When I started checking out Pokemon, I just didn't quite care as much about Generation 4. There's some cool Pokemon in it, but overall, I wasn't a fan of Gen 4. Rid of Trudquig, and that. We'll leave the park Pokemon behind, he's kind of cool. All the fire monkeys can go. Piplup's cute, but we're only going to leave the Emperor behind for now. Okay, why did this cute little starling get an emo hairdo? Whatever this is going on here, nope, we do not need that. So we're going to get rid of everything but the Bidoof, because we need a Bidoof in our lives. Everyone needs a Bidoof. Pikachu knockoff, it's a cute electric rodent, goodbye. These swimming ferrets we can get rid of. So, getting rid of the slugs, getting rid of the monkeys, the child-stealing balloons, don't really need them. Don't need the lower evolution of Lopunny. Don't need the demon hat. Alright, Honchkrow though, we gotta leave the Honchkrow. The skunk we can get rid of. The skunk tank is just dumb. Don't like the baby Pokemon, so we'll get rid of them. It's a bird, that's a musical note, we'll get rid of that. What even is this thing? Like this is a scorpion. But what is this? What is Drapoin? Goodbye, Drapoin. More fish to eliminate. The abominable snowman can go away. Sneevil, no. That thing is gone. Licky Licky, good god. We're getting rid of Licky Licky. I hate Licky Licky. Super Rhydon, goodbye. Super Tangela, goodbye. These things, like this whole list I'm getting rid of, are just so ugly. I don't even know what I'm looking at with these, so we'll get rid of them. And there we go. Okay. Now we just have the legendaries left. So this thing's adorable, I have no idea what it is, so we'll leave that for now. Yeah, we'll get rid of that weird Cosmos Pokemon, we'll leave God behind. Jirachi is like the spirit of some dead woman, isn't it? Yeah, we can leave that for now. Alright, Gen 5, I couldn't find any good images in the style of the rest of them, so this is a Gen 5 we're left with. So, the snake is good when it gets rid of its legs, so the pigs can just go, they look dumb. I don't understand the water Pokemon's appeal. Maybe someone else can explain to me. I don't get it. Something's wrong with this Pokemon's eyes. We're getting rid of the lowest evolution of whatever this is. I don't even have the names of these. That's a problem. Weird group of monkeys can go. Alright, this mole is so ugly. His face just offends me. These bats are ugly, got little heart noses. What on earth is wrong with your face? Man, I do not like Gen 5 aesthetically. I say that, I saw these crabs, we're keeping the crabs. These things pulling up their pants and it's like their own shedded skin. That's just disgusting. I like Trubbish's name, that's one of the ones I know, but I don't like the Pokemon. So these things are cool. These are like shape-shifting fox spirits. We'll leave them there just because I know what they can do. And I'm okay with foxes, I kind of like them, so. What on earth are you? Oh, your evolution is hideous, if I recall. The evolution of this Pokemon is awful. Getting rid of those things. The humanoids are two humanoids, and it's just like, what are you exactly? I have no idea what you are. I generally get rid of those. Now these deer are really cool, I actually like them, because they change based on what season it is. So they're kind of cool. That little glidey thing, we'll get rid of another Pikachu knockoff. Some sort of lightning, something about that face, okay, we're keeping the lightning spiders. kind of like those guys. These cogs, though, those cogs are just Magnemite and Magneton knockoffs. Like, let's be perfectly honest. Let's say them as they are. That is just gross. I do hate that sort of eel aesthetic. We'll get rid of all the eels. Alright. What? I didn't even know these exist. What are they? They're like robot aliens. Okay, robot aliens can go away. Something with snot on his nose, though. That's just snot-nosed kid. I was a snot-nosed kid. I do not like remembering that I was a snot-nosed kid. Iron Giant. We'll get rid of the Iron Giant knockoff, as well as the too many blades. I'm so cool, look at me. My arms are made of blades. Now, this thing, evolution to Taurosaurus own thing. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Okay, that just looks like a diaper fetish to me, so we'll get rid of that. Pseudo-legendary dragons, 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, all are bad. Pseudo-legendary weird moth thing actually looks kind of cool. Those 3 there give me knockoff 5s to Gen 2's Raccoon, Entei, and Siskun. We're getting rid of those, we're getting rid of the genies, getting rid of the black and white dragons, because those... No, more genies get rid of. The weird combined dragons with rocket butts we're getting rid of. The My Little Pony horses we're getting rid of. We'll keep the one singer, we'll get rid of the other singer, and this is some weird alien robot bug. So, good day to the lot of you, because I don't like any of them. The weird, like, fighter jet dragons for the black and white legendary is just so dumb. Well, hopefully that tread on some toes. Gen 5 has been purged pretty significantly. On to Generation 6. Okay, Generation 6 starters, I hate the majority of it. I don't mind the Firefox or the End Frog Greninja. Alright, so this is an interesting version of the birds. I actually don't mind it so much, but these bunnies are awful. We'll get rid of the bunnies. This is the goat that you ride in the game, so it's the Giggly Goat. Go Goat. With a name like that and understanding what it is, we can keep it. Okay, these flowers are again knockoff Gardevars. Get rid of the knockoff Butterfree evolution path. Honedge is kind of cool. And it's got the double blade and Aegislash. So that's the sword and shield. I kind of like those guys. Is there any in this entire list that I'd want to keep? No. Actually, you know what? Honestly, I love evolutions. I haven't gone over that because go back. I love evolutions, but I don't like Sylveon. I hate to say it, I don't like Sylveon. So one evolution I would get rid of. Alright, now these legendaries, not quite at them. Get rid of those ghosts, get rid of the ice, get rid of the bats. I like the bird, I like the deer of life, I like the bird of death. I have no idea what he is. He's just like this weird snake. And those guys I don't like. Right, Gen 6 cleared. Now on to Mega Evolutions. I could only find shiny versions of their complete art, but let's go over the Mega Evolutions. So the Bunny Mega Evolution is just no. The Steelix Mega Evolution, he gets like crystals growing out. He's kind of cool. Kangaskhan's just the baby comes out. That's kind of dumb. The wings add-on to Absol just makes it so OC don't steal that I actually can't stand it. We're getting rid of Latias and Latios. They do not look good Mega Evolutioned. There, Mega Evolution's done. Generation 7. Again, sometimes the teenage years of the star Pokemon just do not work. And in that case there, we have to get rid of it. Now Litten, I'm going to offend my brother, but I'm getting rid of Incineroar. I'm getting rid of the cats in general. I am getting rid of those. He doesn't care about them, but Incineroar knows he likes. That's just a toucan with 2 cannon. I have enough ferrets, and I have enough grubs. Those are just bad crabs, bad birds, bad butterflies, more dogs. Okay, the Salandite, I like how sus he looks. See, there's something just mischievous about that face. That you just can't say no to that little face. The evolution, though, looks like it's trying to... See, I was in Amsterdam, and this reminds me of the Red Light Dance District, the Salazar, so we're getting rid of that. We're getting rid of the Pedo Bear. Little Flowering we'll keep. The Weird Monkey we'll get rid of. The Lemur we'll get rid of. That is combining Tyranitar with Rhyhorn, and we don't need those combined. Now the Sandcastle, it's a possessed Sandcastle. Okay. I like the possessed Sandcastle. And this weird bunny, I have no idea what this is, but we're keeping that. Don't need Pikachu knockoff, don't need the actual Pikachu knockoff. Get rid of that thing there. The vampire and the lion, I'm just not into them. So that reminds me, seeing the Alola Raichu reminds me I need to get rid of Raichu. Because I don't like Raichu. Did I already get rid of Raichu? No. Yeah, goodbye Raichu. Never been a fan of yours. Also, Sandslash. I like Sandshrew, I do not like Sandslash. Alola Sandtrap is gone. I don't like Alola Vulpix. Someone threw up there. Guzzlord is amazing because of how he screams. We're keeping Guzzlord. We're getting rid of all those. Alright, Gen 7 we've cleared out. I don't even know if my challenge might be keeping 200. Well, we'll see. Oh my god. Okay, right. So, monkeys don't like monkeys. Literal furry rabbit. I like rabbits, but it's a furry. We're getting rid of that. Furry lizards or scalies, whatever. We're getting rid of that. Chickmunks we're getting rid of. Okay, the lightning corgi we're keeping though. We're going to get rid of the dweeb bugs though. Wooloo. I actually like Wooloos. They're just cute. You can get me with cute sheep Pokemon. Alright, chewing with your mouth open. No. Okay, Sir Farfetch. You gotta love Sir Farfetch, okay? Alright, the Sword Wolf and the Shield Wolf and the weird dragon wearing a... Yeah, getting rid of those. I don't know what you are, but you look evil and awesome. We're keeping you. Let's go back up here. Just get rid of these. Something about that face. Indeed. Okay, the name plus their hips plus the contrast in their face will keep them. This is Lightning Regigigas, Dragon Regigigas. Or Fairy Regigigas. I like the Regigigases. I don't like those ones, though. That just seems like phoning it in. The Moltres, I didn't even know about these Glanurai. Moltres, and those are cool looking. We're going to keep those. Finally, we have Gen 9 with the weird motorcycle Pokemon. Right. Oh, these look weird. Okay, so... I hate these so much, so we're just getting rid of the motorcycle Pokemon Gen 9 just to start with in that image. The bird, is that really what Quaxel's final evolution is? My goodness, no. Weedcat was good until final evolution. If Masquerade hadn't been Masquerade, I would have liked it, but I do not like Masquerade, so we're getting rid of that. It's a dog made out of bread, and the mouse hold. And I like the mouses, I like the mouse hold. It's Minecraft in Pokemon. I just saw Minecraft in Pokemon. No thank you, I don't need Minecraft in my Pokemon. I don't know what's going on here, and the pixelation is quite bad. But the Armorug and Celadrug will keep. Mad Softif, you'll come up to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and ask me a favor. There is something unpleasant about the Wiglet and Wurgdit. Something deeply unpleasant. Okay, I need to find a good picture of Clodsire, because that face is awesome. It's a treasure chest. The gold carrot is so dumb, but the treasure chest is kind of cool. Okay, and now, finally we have Gigantamax. So the Gigantamax, I don't like that Gigantamax, I don't like that Gigantamax, I don't like that Gigantamax. He becomes a literal weapon ship, I love that. Giant, okay, I like that one, I like that one, I like the long cat. Giant Fluffy Eevee I love, Snorlax I like. No to that, no to that, no to that, no to that, no to the Giant Trial of Trash. Something's going on with Kingler here, I don't know what it is, but Gigantamax Kingler is amazing. Alright, that's a giant bird, those are weird giant demon snakes. Now that we have that done, let's go back to the first generations here. There's just a lot of Pokemon to go through in general. My goodness. Okay, now Celebi I like, but we can do without a Celebi. Heracross, I forgot about him. We'll get rid of Heracross. Skarmory we'll get rid of. Demon Dog lower evolution I don't like. I like the upper one. Frampy lower evolution I don't like. We just have to be liberal with these things sometimes and just get rid of it. Alright, now that everything is condensed down into one big old page, we have 328 Pokemon remaining, meaning that we need to get rid of 128 Pokemon for the final result of which Pokemon we're keeping and which Pokemon are going to be gone forever, so we can create our new region and create the new gym leaders to go along with it. Okay, tough choices have to be made. Tough choices indeed have to be made. So, let's start yet again in Pokemon Generation 1, the generation I have touched the least. But we are going to get rid of the 2-headed and 3-headed birds. Fighting type Hitmonlee, Hitmonchamp. I've always liked Hitmonlee more than Hitmonchamp. I'll get rid of Hitmonchamp for now. I could get rid of Tauros. Oh yeah, Kangaskhan. I mean, Kangaskhan alright, but it's not my favorite. Now, plants-wise, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell. Don't really need those plants. We will get rid of Little Venonat. Okay, to be honest, if I get the choice, it's always going to be Nidoking. So we're just going to get rid of the Nidoqueen. Whole Nidoqueen branch. We've already got Krabby, and we got Kingler. Do we need the weird mushroom crabs? I don't think so. So we'll get rid of the mushroom crabs. Do I need a Meowth? Not really. Drowsies and Hypnos are kind of creepy, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we're getting rid of Pinsir. Mareep, Flareep. I don't need the final one without the fur. I don't even need the... I just want the Mareep, to be perfectly honest. Slugma and Migma don't need fire snails. We might get rid of Azumarill. I've never been a fan of the Azumarill. You can, like, the baby one's the only baby I like, and then we can leave Marill behind. Lucario's the psychic dog fighter. I like him in Smash Bros, but it's kind of a furry. So we'll get rid of that. Yetcomb, that we'll keep there. Bidoof. Oh, yes, Bidoof, my boy. Are these, what are they called? Like, garden onions? Like the onions? Just different kind of... They totally are, aren't they? These are onions. Okay, well then. Castiform. It's cool, but yeah, we'll get rid of it. Alright, so the lower form of Camerupt. I like Camerupt, I do not like the lower form of Camerupt. So we'll get rid of the lower form of Camerupt. So, I remember I thought this thing looked cool, but you know what, we've got enough weasels, as I said earlier, so we'll get rid of the weasels. And whatever sword mouths are going on here, we're going to get rid of the sword mouths. We don't need sword mouths. I mean, he's cool, but we don't need the rocky pine cone. So, the swords, the double blade, I mean... Singular, the one sword's cool. Its evolutions, I'm actually kind of against that one. Like, the two swords crossing, but it's a single Pokemon. They don't fly out and separate. So we're just going to keep Honed Edge. Honed Edge is good enough on its own. Great Tusk, we're going to get rid of Great Tusk. We're going to get rid of Sandy Shock, we're definitely getting rid of that. And the Glimmer Ghoul, whatever that is, we're getting rid of. Wolo, Dublo. I don't need the evolution of Dublo. We've got Go-Goat. Actually, that's the thing. Let's look at Go-Goat. Let's think about Go-Goat. We're going to get rid of Go-Goat, I think, instead. Go-Goat has been banished to the Nether Realms. I don't need the Gigantamax Haunter. He's just a giant mouth. Haunter's my least favorite of the Ghost group. Or Gengar, I guess. You know, I kind of never want to evolve my Haunter into a Gengar. I like Haunters more than Gengar. We're still going to leave Gengar, though. This is getting tough. This is getting very tough. Executive decisions will have to be made. Okay, let's look at these legendaries. Ah, that's where they are. I left them down here. Okay. Cheery, the fish, we'll get rid of. We'll get rid of Ting Lu. We'll keep Lu Chen. We'll keep Roaring Moon. Iron Balance, cool. Singy Lady. I mean, she's just a singer. Boop. I don't know what you are. We're just going to get rid of you. We have to get rid of some. We're going to get rid of the Penguin. Good day, Penguin. And we're going to get rid of the Torshell. He's like a little Zengal garden with legs, but we're just going to get rid of him. Always found Dialga and Palkia looked a little weird, so we'll get rid of them. Get rid of the Torchic. We might still have Blaziken, like a gym leader kind of Blaziken. That would be cool to leave a gym leader with Blaziken. So we'll leave behind Blaziken for now. It's literal KFC that fights back. Now we're getting rid of it. Wobbuffet. Goodbye, Wobbuffet. So, after some reorganizing in that last little batch of picks we did, we have 271 Pokemon remaining, and of that amount, 36 of them are legendary Pokemon. Now, I was thinking on this, I've been perusing, because I'm not doing this in one sitting. I go back, take a break, come and think about it a bit more. And in my perusing, in my thoughts, was thinking about the Mega Evolutions, and I'm actually going to get rid of most of them. I'm going to get rid of, even though there's some cool paintings from them and imagery, and there's some cool stuff with them, I'm going to get rid of every single Mega Evolution except Rayquaza. And I was also just thinking that I actually got rid of Meowth. And while the Long Cat is funny, the Gigantamax Meowth is just going to go. And in fact, the Gigantamax on these two that I have no idea what they are, they're going to go. And in general, I think I'm going to get rid of every single Gigantamax except for the most amazing one, which is that Kingler. Because there is something about that Gigantamax Kingler, in the way it looks, which is just so incredible. Man, I have so much Generation 1 left over. I have to get rid of some. Gonna get rid of Shanton Shrew. It hurts, but I'm gonna get rid of that whole row. And I don't need a Poliwag by itself. It's cute, but we've got plenty of cute, so we'll get rid of a Poliwag. Do I want 2 living cancer cells that cough up poisonous gas? The answer is yes, I do. Sorry, Giovanni, I'm taking away your cat. Magnetite and Magneton. I think I'd get rid of those. That was the thought I had in my head sooner, so I'd get rid of those. I'm actually uncertain about keeping these 2. You know what? I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to get rid of Staryu. And okay, let's see how many more we have to get rid of from here. Do a bit of counting. So, we need to get rid of, at this point, 43 Pokemon. Let's start with the legendaries then. We're going to get rid of Wuchi. And then Iron Velda. And we're going to get rid of Roaring Moon, even though it's got a cool name and cool appearance. 40 left. Now let's look here and see what we can get rid of still. So I went through all of Gen 1. There's quite a bit I like of Gen 1 still. Alright, we went through those. I was enjoying a lot of these here. So we got these lightning spiders here. And I also have these 2 spiders here. So of the 2 giant spiders, do you want the lightning spiders or the bug spiders? I think I will... These are like poison bug, and I think these are lightning bug. I'm going to get rid of the poison bug, because there's a lot of poison bug. Whalrum and Wailord are interesting. They're very big, light floating Pokemon, but the sort of aspect of they're kind of cute, they're kind of silly, they're kind of big and over the top. We have a Snorlax for that. And we've even got this crab, so we can get rid of Wailord and Wailmere. Alright, Steelix. Honestly, there's something about his face. Just leave. Like, you could have done Steelix better as an evolution. They were trying to be like creative and edgy, I think, at that time in Pokemon. And they could have done him cooler. Like, his Mega Evolution where he has the crystals bursting out, and I know it's a steel type, so I was trying to introduce steel types. What you could be really cool, you could do this as a Alola version, as the... Onix could evolve into Steelix, or he could evolve into, I think, like a Stone Fairy type Pokemon. And then you could have him like have crystals or be partly made out of crystals or something. I think that would work very well. Alright, so we have to get rid of 35 Pokemon still. So this bear is interesting, but I have no real attachment to him. We've got a lot of dogs, but these are dogs with mustaches. But we also got a lot of mustaches. Even these spiders have mustaches, and there's dogs I like better than these dogs. Now, I kept Totodile and Feraligatr. I'm not certain. You know what? Totodile can evolve into Quagsire, and Quagsire can evolve into Feraligatr. We're going to get rid of the bear. Okay. And Scizor, you know, the lower evolution is just cooler. So yeah, we're going to get rid of Scyther. So we have 230, so we have to get rid of 30 more Pokemon. Can I get rid of any more of the legendaries? Of 30 remaining. I'm considering... If I just get rid of the Galarian versions of these, I'm fine getting rid of those Galarian versions. Honestly, X and Y, like, they had to shoehorn X and Y in. I don't need the incarnation of death and the incarnation of life. There's literal God, the mother of Pokemon, Lugia and Ho-Oh. Do we need that? I don't think so. Like, I will keep God, I will keep Pokemon safe, but the embodiments of life, death, and these variant birds, they are gone. Can I get rid of any more of these? I could get rid of Guzzlord. He's fun, he screams like a man. But yeah, Guzzlord is going to go. I don't even know what this thing is, it just looked funny. What on earth? I saw this other version where it has like these antler ears and it's hideous. Oh, that's what Shyam is. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting rid of Shyam. It's got land form and sky form. I hate its sky form, even though I got rid of its sky form. It's cute, it's not suit though. Darkrai. It has to be Darkrai. I can't keep Darkrai. It's a legendary ghost, but it's just kind of, again, the I've got my hair over my eye. Look at me, I'm edgy. So with that, we're down to 27 legendary Pokemon. 22 Pokemon. 22 Pokemon. I love Honchkrow, but Murkrow can go. We can keep Honchkrow without Murkrow. Ninjask, Shedinja, and Nincada. They're really cool. They are really cool. But they do it bugs me, you know. So we'll get rid of them. Oh, it hurts because they're cool Pokemon, but it hurts. Sudowoodo. Or is it Combee and Vespiquen? It is Combee and Vespiquen. I already have a Wasp, so Combee and Vespiquen are gone. Hoot Hoot and Nocturne. There's a Clock Owl. I like them, but they're going to. We're going to get rid of it. Rowlet. And what is his name? Decide and Rowlet. So that will be 185 non-legendary. Do I need Wurmple and Beautifly? Not really. Alright, Delphox is a Firefox. I've already got a Firefox dog cat thing in Flareon, so we'll get rid of the Witch Fox. What do I keep? I like Fletchling and Talonflame. It's a Firebird. I mean, there's legendary Firebirds. But he's so cool, Fledgling. He's so cute. But I've already got so many. I've got Rookidee as well. I've got Pidgeotto. Okay. Yep, there's legendary Firebirds. We've got a lot of Firebirds. Okay. Right. Totodile for Alligator. Well, actually, I have no idea. Well, I wonder what the truism is that's left. What you can learn from this about me. I could analyze myself afterwards based on it, but we will leave that unanalyzed. 8 more gone? That's 8 more gone. Meaning there's only 4 left. Any legendaries I can get rid of? Do I need an... dude. I could get rid of Suicune and... No, I can't. They're Ho-Oh and Luke and... No, I can't get rid of them. I can't really get rid of... Look at Snome's. You can't get rid of Snome. You just can't. That's it. I can get rid of Fido. I love the pun. I love his look. But we got Yampert. We've got all the evolutions. We got Houndoom. We don't need the confectionery dogs. And I could get rid of this flower. I've already got this flower. This flower is cool. I think I like this little flower thing better than this one. Okay, yeah. Right, there we go. We'll get rid of Rosalie. And we'll get rid of Camerupt. And there we go. Alright, and we have our 200 remaining Pokemon. 170 non-legendary and 27 legendary. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Carapede, Metapod, Butterfree, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Geodude, Golem, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Zubat, Golbat, Crobat, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoking, Vulpix, Ninetale, Snorlax, Jigglypuff, Growlithe, Arcanine, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Coffin, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Diglett, Dugtrio, Psyduck, Golduck, Ponyta, Rapidash, Farfetch'd, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Manchop, Manchoke, Manchamp, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Muck, Onyx, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Hitmonlee, Tauros, Scyther, Kabuto, Kabutops, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Aerodactyl, Porygon, Dratini, Dragonair, Rookidee, Crozesquire, Crozonite, Wooloo, Dubwool, Yamper, Voltub, Surfetch'd, Snome, Indeedee, Larvesta, Volcronema, Iron Moth, Mane Silthwing, Weedcat, Florigato, Tandem Mouse, Mousehold, Armorogue, Zeruglugd, Mabostiff, Rabska, Clodsire, Honedge, Fentumpt, Prevent, Greninja, Dwebble, Crustle, Zora, Zurark, Deerling, Sawbuck, Polisand, Pukumuk, Comfy, Saladint, Sandygast, Joltik, Galvantula, Chandelier, Trianatar, Swineup, Pillowswine, Houndoom, Miltank, Zigzagoon, Azulin, Chimecho, Ludicolo, Rowlets, Trillia, Gardevoir, Beldum, Metagross, Loudar, Feebas, Milotic, Absol, Sfeel, Natu, Exantu, Trapinch, Vibra, Flygon, Carvanhana, Sharpedo, Torkoal, Sableye, Seviper, Chikorita, Bayleaf, Megumni, Cyndaquil, Quillava, Typhlosion, Quagsire, Sentry, Furret, Marl, Mareep, Shuckle, Sudowoodo, Lopunny, Honchcrow, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo, Mew, Raikou, Entei, Sixacoon, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Bidoof, Wu-Chi, Arceus, Enteritus, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Latios, Latias, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Deoxys, Regigigas, Gigantana, Mega Evolved Rayquaza, and Gigantamax Kingler. And we have finished the gyms for our new region. Basic gyms, not doing Elite Four, not doing Rival or Champion, just the straightforward gyms based off Red and Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green, sort of starting rigmarole. So the first gym is the Wool Gym. It's got a Wooloo and Mareep. It should be fairly easy to get done, beat, and you feel good about yourself. Now, as someone who plays with Charmander in Fire Red, the second gym is meant to break your spirit. Because you can sort of do the first gym, it's hard, but you can manage it against the water type with your Charmander, because you've caught some other stuff. But the second gym, your Charmander is now like a Charmeleon, and you've been relying on it, but it's meant to be your main heavy hitter, and you cannot beat Brock with it. And so the second gym is meant to break you, and so we have the Lizard Gym. Starts out with a nice Saladint, and then the second Pokemon that the Lizard Gym owner throws out is a Tyranitar, so everyone can suffer at the second gym. The third gym is the Bird Gym. It's got a Rookidee, a Xantu, and a Porygon. I have no idea how good it is, but I thought it was funny. That's kind of the case with actually a lot of these gyms from this point on, because the fourth gym is the Paw Badge, and it's got a Yampert, Mobostiff, and a Ninetales in it. So you get to fight a collection of dogs and foxes. Then we have the Spirit Gym with a Honedged, Haunter, and Sableye. Just, change things up a little bit. Then we have the Serpent Gym, which might actually be one of the most destructive of the gyms, because it's got a Gyarados, a Onix, a Dragonair, and a Milotic. And that is just Milotic? Yeah, it's got Milotic. That's just going to be a nightmare to fight. Then we have the Starter Badge for the Starter Gym. And the Starter Badge has the Florgranto, a Megmuni, a Pikachu, and a Charizard in it. So, enjoy. Might switch out Megamuni for Blastoise. Maybe it's random what you get. You just get random of the starters that we happen to have here. That's why I chose for it. And then finally, we have the Evolution Badge. And for that, you have to go against a trainer with a Vaporeon, a Jolteon, a Flareon, Espeon, and Umbreon. And so these are all going to be level 60 or something. Need a well-rounded team to beat them. And that's the gyms for this region, the Lorthorn region. And there we go. That is all the Pokemon that I added to the 200 main. All other Pokemon are gone. They're wiped from existence. Next Pokemon game, these are the Pokemon in it. Those are going to be the gyms you're fighting. That's the map they are. That's all the legendary. Enjoy. Should have the Elite Four will just have legendary. That's it. Because I have so many legendary Pokemon here that you come across the Elite Four. Each Elite Four member has 5 Pokemon. So each Elite Four has legendary. And then there's enough left over for the champion to have legendary as well. He has a Rayquaza and a second Rayquaza, and the second Rayquaza he Mega Evolves into Mega Rayquaza. Yes. That will be the champion that you have to beat. So enjoy that. It's got 2 Rayquazas. I don't know why, but he managed it. He's also got a Mewtwo. Yeah. Alright. So that's eliminating 200 Pokemon. That was hard. That was harder than I thought it would be. I was like, oh, this will be easy. But no, it actually took some consideration and thought, but I'm kind of happy. I don't know what team I'd build. I mean, I do know what team I'd build. I'd build this team and then have like a Mewtwo in it or something. I mean, region to region, slowly leveling up based on what your starters are. I don't know what starters you get. I haven't really thought about the starters. Maybe just get the base stars, so I'd get like Charmander, So I'd have like... I actually have no idea what my team would be, but yeah, that is the gyms, that's the badges, that's the Pokemon, the legendaries. All in all together, all done. I think it was a video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this nonsense, and check out my brother's video if it's out, or when it comes out, or whatever that may be. Links will be somewhere on the video, as in the description below is no longer the case, as the description is now to the right of your screen, unless you're using mobile, then it's still below. But anyways, as that stands as it is, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.